Well, welcome back to Alan's Day. This is part 5.5. I found some more stuff to do. The previous episode, we were going through the electrical in the interior and I thought I was done. I was wrong. I'll show you what I found that I need to do a little more tweaking and upgrading on here to get a little closer to perfect. Bring you in right now. So what I found when I was in here is ready to put everything away, and they got this real nice owner's manual for the tractor. Where the heck do you put the damn thing? So John Deere must have forgot where it should go, but it's very important that stays in here. There's going to be a couple different guys using this tractor out on the job site, and they're going to need to be able to get in there and look at and find out all the functions are if need be. So what I came up with, got the legal pad out again with my pencil, started scratching some stuff up. There's a perfect little spot right down in here that isn't spoken for anything, and this owner's manual will fit right in there if there was a holder to hold it. So what I'm going to do is go make a holder for it. So back over to the table here. I just had a piece of 1/8 inch aluminum that's been sitting around here for quite a while, left over from another job. There's a good corner on here that I could use yet. So what I'm going to do is make a shelf. So you can see I just took and I marked this all out where my bends are going to be. Oh, Taz, get out of here. I'll chase Taz out of the way. I'll take and cut that pattern out, and I'll bend it up, clean it up, and show you what we have. Well, it is time to make some noise here cutting this aluminum out. I have it all drawn out and got a Milwaukee metal cutting saw. Well, I'll finish the rest of it up in the bandsaw. Well, I've got my flat pattern cut out. I've got it all marked where I'm going to bend it. But before I bend it, I'm going to take and clean it up with the DA. It's a little easier in a flat position, and I'll bring you back when it's time to bend it. Well, I've got this manual holder all ready to bend up. I will get started on this. And it is all done. Well, I'm back with the manual holder / magazine rack for the John Deere 5100E. So you saw me doing a little bit of fabricating on before. Just old piece of aluminum I had, DA'd it to clean it up. Put some edging material around it all the way on the top. And then to hold this in there, I'm going to try to use this VHB tape. I've used this on a few other projects. It seems to stick well. So I took and I wiped the surfaces down with rubbing alcohol, and then I put the tape on there. I've got to peel the red backing off of here before I put it on there. I did clean the back of the tractor up behind the seat there with some rubbing alcohol, so So I just made sure I made this lip about 1 1/4 inches so I could fit some 1-inch tape. And I made this lip on here 2 inches, a little over 2 inches wide, so I can fit 2 pieces of tape. So, magazine rack is about to go in. I'll bring it back when I got her all stuck in there. Well, the magazine rack is in. Oh, it's nice having light in here. You can actually maybe even read your magazine in here when it's dark. So, here's what we got. This is gonna fit right in here. I just glued it in there and drop that in, and probably even room for your gloves or a few other things on there. Next time I do this, I think I would make this 1 inch shorter. It's just got, I mean, there's plenty of room down here. Right now it's 16 inches. I'd make it 15 inches, but the height is good. So if you know anybody at John Deere and you think you want a couple thousand of these made up, I'll make a run of them for you. Next thing I got to talk to you about, as long as I got you here on this bonus footage, is I'm going to go through this backup camera a little bit more. So what this is this is the brand of what it is. It's a 10-inch with 2 cameras, and it's all the hardwire. I didn't go with the wireless. I've heard issues with little blurry, so I made up a bracket, and real light little bracket, and I used that same tape adhesive, and I taped it to this pillar here. After looking around a little bit, do not drill a hole in this pillar here. There is air conditioning lines through there, and that would be very expensive if you drilled it. So I taped that on there. The bracket that comes with the unit, I just took and comes with a piece of tape. I taped it in there, ran the wires up through the back here, and popped this panel off. And behind this panel is where the connection is, and as much as I hate to do it, I hid the fuse for the backup camera is also in here. And then also right about here, there is a place to put a 3/4 inch hole right next to the filters, where you can get to the outside to run the cables to each camera. So I've got ran it outside all the way around. It's all tucked up and it fits way up there. You can't even see that cable where it goes all the way up there, and it just runs into the back of the camera here. Put some of the 2-sided tape, that 3M tape on there, and just a couple little screws in there to hold that camera. And then for the back camera, you can just see it up in there. I did the same thing. I put it in there. Now you got to be real cautious. I had to pull the cover off to see what was in there, but inside of this overhang on the back of the tractor, that's all the AC unit, and there's all kinds of very expensive stuff in there, so be real careful. I think the next time I do it, I would just put some ties, and I would just run it right down the back, and I would run it right up along this edge here and tuck these wires in, and I would not even go into that back AC housing next time. And also a little more where I run the wires. These wires, the hot wire, there's a red wire, yellow wire, those get tied together, and then there's a green wire that's a trigger wire if you want to hook it up to reverse. And I didn't even want to get into that, tying into the tractor to find a reverse, so I just hooked into there. The power wire comes all the way down here, and this is where I have the on and off switch for the camera power. It runs all the way through down here, and you can see right down there I've got some cables. They run all the way through, and they all come up into the fuse blocks there where I have camera wires in there. But I showed that on some previous episodes of what we had going on there. So That's it about the camera, and that's enough with the bonus footage here. It is snowing out there, and there's just about a foot of slush out there that we're going to go play with the tractor. Bring you back later, maybe when I'm doing some plowing. Well, we're ready to go plowing. Oh, that backup camera is nice on there. I would never run a tractor like this again without a backup camera on there. Well, I didn't have enough RPMs on there. I snubbed it. Well, we're all done plowing. There's quite a bit to do yet, but I've got enough done here for now. Well, thank you for watching this series on Upgrade to Perfect of this John Deere 5100E. This is the last time that I'm going to be using it for probably about a year. My son Justin is going to be using it from here. We've got a project going on out on an island near Savannah, Georgia. We're up in Wisconsin, up around Green Bay right now. You can see the difference in the weather. It's not going to see any snow down there. So this tractor is going out to an island. It's going to be material handling, pulling trailers, moving swamp mats, things like that. So it's going to get put to use. But when it comes back in a year from now, it's going to be parked in my garage over here. Like I said, thank you for watching. Hopefully there's a few tips in here that you can do to your John Deere to upgrade it. And maybe someone from John Deere might take a look at a few of these ideas and start implementing them. But there might be a few ideas here that if somebody wanted to start building parts, they could have themselves a $1 million company just making all these accessories for these tractors here. Thanks again. Talk to you guys later on the next series. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.